Hello amazing artists, this is Mr. D, and for this lesson we are going to create a dragonfly, and here are the materials that you will need. You will need 3 popsicle sticks, a glue stick or some glue, a pipe cleaner, 2 googly eyes, and some scissors. Now with the popsicle sticks you will need 1 color for the body and 2 colors for the wings. So for instance, I wanted my dragonfly's body to be green and the wings to be yellow. However, you can choose any color that you want for the body. So if you've got some markers, you can color your dragonfly's body 1 color, and then whatever color you want the dragonfly's wings to be, you'll color them whatever color that you want. Okay? So if you need to go ahead and gather those materials, you can pause the video. If not, let's go ahead and get started. Now for today's lesson we are going to talk about the art element of color and then the principle of design of balance. Okay, so the color is actually going to help us balance out this design. So if you'll remember, the 3 primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. So I've got one of my 3 primary colors right here, yellow. Then our 3 secondary colors are green, purple, and orange. I've got one of my secondary colors here, green. So you use the primary colors in order to create the secondary colors. We're actually going to be able to put the primary color on top of the secondary color, and that sort of balances the primary and secondary colors out as well. As far as balance, remember, balance is not just a piece of art looking the same on both sides, but it having the same amount of weight or stuff on both sides. And we're actually going to create a sense of balance with our eyes, our pipe cleaner, and our wings. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my wings and I'm going to form them into a really narrow X formation, just like this. After I do that, I need to glue them down to where they will stick together like that. So I'm just going to place in the center of one some glue. Okay, and it took a very long time of me pressing down on these 2 popsicle sticks in order to get them to stay. It doesn't work as well with glue stick, but if you have just a regular bottle of glue, it will probably work better. However, if you did use a glue stick, you're probably going to have to press down probably about 5 minutes or so. But those 2 popsicle sticks are now stuck together. Now what we want to do is we want to glue the wings to the body, and I want my wings to go on my body not near the center, but we're going to go down just a little bit and right about there. So I'm going to put some glue on my green, and then I'm going to put some glue in the middle of my 2 wings where they intersect, and I'm going to make sure that it's centered and the parts that intersect are right directly above the body. And then I'm going to hold the wings and press them against the body for about another 5 minutes. Okay, and now our wings are glued down to our body, and you can see how we've got balance. We've even got symmetry, because if we were to put a line down the middle, both sides are equal. So that also helps us balance it out. There's the same amount of weight on both sides. Also, the colors balance out, because if we were to put a line down the center of the green, there would be about an equal weight of green on both sides, and if we were to put a line through the middle of the yellow X, we'd have about the same amount of weight of yellow on both sides. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our pipe cleaner and we're going to create the antenna. So I'm going to lift up my body, and then right here near the end, what you're going to do is you're going to take your antenna. See how I have it placed underneath my popsicle stick? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this side and I'm going to curve it around twice. Then I'm going to take this side and do the same. I'm going to curve it around just like that. And you can even bend those antennas a little bit. And if you've got too much antenna, or you don't like how they look, you can always trim them with your scissors. I'm going to keep mine like that. And that also balances out because I've got about the same amount of black antenna on both sides. So my last step is I've got to take my two googly eyes and glue them down to the very front of the body. And to do that, I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to put a lot of glue right there on the front of my popsicle stick in front of the antennas. Then I'm going to take my eyes. I'm going to put one there. One here. And I'm going to sit and let that dry because it's going to take a little bit for the eyes to dry with the glue. But there is my finished dragonfly. So I've got the body, which is the green popsicle stick. I've got the two wings, which are the yellow. Got my two googly eyes, and I've got my antenna. If we were to put a line down the middle, both sides would be about equal. So it's symmetrical, but it's also balanced. It's got about the same amount of weight on both sides. So I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your day, and goodbye.